Hello, I'm Sue Brown, Head of Primary Regulatory Operations at the Financial Markets Authority. I head up the team that monitors the disclosure documents that must be prepared by financial service providers who offer you financial or investment products. I'll talk more about those in a moment. We also monitor and supervise the financial advisors who can help you make investment decisions. When we review disclosure documents, we want to be sure they provide the information you'll need to make a sound decision about whether or not to invest in a product in a way that you can understand it. With that in mind, I want to share with you some simple tips about how to go about making your decision by becoming an informed investor. If you're thinking about investing, whether in shares, in superannuation schemes or other managed funds, or even putting your hard-earned savings into a term deposit, the best way to protect and grow your money is to build up your knowledge about what it is you're investing in. This means doing your research before you part with your money. After all, it's your money, so it's important to take the time to consider what you're getting into, what you're getting involved with, and how to make the most of it. So here are 3 things you should think about before you get started. First up, find out what sort of investment you're looking at, how it works, what costs are involved, and any restrictions it might have. Ask yourself, does the investment match my goals and my tolerance for any ups and downs in the markets? What are the risks that I won't get the return I'm hoping for from the investment or won't get the money back that I put in? What are the fees I need to know about? Could I sell or cash up the investment easily if I needed the money quickly? Understanding what you're getting involved with is very important because it will help you make sound investment decisions. It's never wise to invest in anything you don't understand. It could get you into trouble. It's one thing for me to say do some research, but how do you go about doing that? Well, I don't expect you to become an investment expert, but you should take basic steps to make sure you understand the product sufficiently to work out whether it meets your needs. The law requires financial service providers who offer investment products to the public to prepare documents including investment statements, prospectuses, annual reports and regular financial statements. A financial service provider who offers you an investment product must make sure you receive a copy of an investment statement before you invest. The investment statement must contain the basic information you need about the product, including its features and the likely returns and risks, before you decide whether to invest in the product. It's designed to be readily understandable by a prudent but non-expert investor. That's you. So make sure you read it before deciding whether to invest, and take advice from a financial advisor if you don't understand it or if you find it confusing. Most importantly, if you don't receive an investment statement from a financial service provider who's offering you a product, don't under any circumstances invest in that product. And be sure to let me know if that happens. You can do that through our website that I'll tell you about later in this clip. If you want to go further and find out about the product in more detail, look at the prospectus and the other information such as financial statements that the financial service provider has filed. You can find copies of these by visiting the company's office website. You might also be able to find useful information from other sources, the media, newspapers that are often written for people who are new to investing. Go to the library, get hold of any reports about the investment from NZX or from the financial service provider directly. And finally, if you need some help deciding whether the investment product meets your needs, then speak to a financial advisor who's qualified to advise you on investment products. They can help set your financial goals and work around your circumstances. It's important to know that there are different types of financial advisors who can give you investment advice. Authorised financial advisors, or AFAs, have met minimum qualifications and professional standards. They can advise on most investment products. Qualified financial entity advisors, or QFE advisors, for example bank staff, can advise you on products like mortgages, bank term deposits, KiwiSaver and managed funds, but only on products provided by that company. So, to recap, here are 3 things you should do before investing. First, understand what you're investing in. Second, do some research. And third, use a financial advisor. Remember, investing isn't all about luck. It's as much about doing your homework. Of course, none of us can remove risk from investment. With risk comes the return that you hope to get. But by doing your homework, you can at least understand what the principal risks are before you invest your money. As the vintage film producer Sam Goldwyn is quoted as saying, "I find the harder I work, the luckier I get." To help you get started, we've lots of information on our website, so be sure to check that out. Thank you for listening, and if you have any questions about investing, please do check out our website or get in touch. We really value your feedback and are always keen to know what we can do to help investors make sound investment decisions and become informed investors.